on, mate?
Huh?
What's going on?
Nothing. I was about to head off. Brett, you got me? Yeah.
Mate, you're going to make a debut this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As, we'll play as a sub.
Yep.
Alright. But, yeah, ever since you got here, you've shown a level of composure and work ethic just to understand your role, go about your work in the right way. And mate, we've been really impressed with what you've done on the field. Like, you've been strong in the contest, composure with ball in hand, you've backed yourself, like I said, you understand the role.
We're at Ethan Stanley. Ethan, congratulations on the news you're making your debut. How are you feeling?
Oh, well, obviously pretty nervous. Yeah, definitely wasn't expecting it that much. So, yeah, a bit shaky at the moment, but yeah, obviously really excited. So, yeah.
About 10 minutes ago, JL called you into this room to give you the news. How did you feel when that interview started happening and you realised you were going to play an AFL game?
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, walk into the room. You don't often have a one-on-one meeting with the coach, so that's always nerve-wracking, whether it's good or bad news. So, yeah, when he was speaking to me, it was hard to take everything in because you're just thinking, oh my god, I'm playing this week. But yeah, I'm just absolutely stoked. Yeah, just everything in my head was just going in circles when he was talking to me. But yeah, it was unreal.
How was the chat? What was his message to you to prepare for the game in a couple of days?
Yeah, well, obviously mid-year pick-up, you can't really expect to be playing in your first half year because you're still getting your head wrapped around everything. So, yeah, he just told me to keep doing what I've been doing because that's obviously got me in the position where I am now. So, yeah, just keep playing my game and I'll be all right. And coming in, as a sub could be any time during the game, so just have to be ready. So, yeah.
And just over a year ago, you're playing amateur footy for Frankston. At what point, was there any point where you thought that you could be playing AFL, or was it just you're just playing amateur footy and that's where you are?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about it. This time last year, definitely didn't even think I'd be at any state league or type of footy like that at all. Been kind of overlooked really my whole juniors. So to be 6 months ago, doing a VFL pre-season now to making a debut this week, it doesn't really make sense in my head, but I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah.
Talk us through that journey over the last 12 months, especially. Like, what's gone right for you? What's worked that's helped you make this rapid rise?
I think just the work rate in pre-season really helped me take my footy to the next level at Box Hill and VFL. And obviously getting that experience against men where the last few years I've been playing against people my age. So it was a big adjustment playing against men in the VFL, but then also training every day with these AFL boys. Just you learn so quickly and you just have to be physical because you can't really get anywhere if you're not matched up with these boys at training and in games. So yeah.
Was there a moment in a game or just at train or something where it clicked, where you thought, I can have a career here, I can play AFL?
Yeah, definitely. Like in 18v18s and all of our contested footy drills and stuff like that, main trainings, it's when you're able to do things against some of the top players, it makes you think that you can have a career out of this. You just have to keep working your hardest and making sure you're doing the right things and ticking the boxes. So didn't think I was going to be coming this early, but I did think that one day I could potentially have this. So yeah.
Could be 45,000, 50,000 at the game. What does that sound like to you? How does that feel knowing you'll play in front of that many people?
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I haven't played in front of that much people before, or that many people before. So I think that's going to really energise me because it's our home game, which would be great. But yeah, definitely haven't played in front of that many people, probably not even a quarter of that many people before in my life. So I think that most players get a bit of a, energy, a bit more energy with the crowd on your side. So I'm hoping that can lift me when I get onto the field as well. So yeah, that'd be sweet.
Compared to a game playing for Frankston, like how many people would be at that game? What kind of grounds are you playing at?
Oh, well, since I was playing under 19s local footy, it's 10 in the morning, so not many people would want to get up and watch that. So you'd get in between 100, 200 people watching. So it's a big difference, a massive difference. And just when your team's up and that crowd makes a roar that can really pump your boys up and just make a difference.
I know it's literally just happened, and this has all happened so rapidly. But have you had a chance to reflect on how far you've come, and any people who've been particularly helpful for you over this journey?
Yeah, well, even regardless of the debut, I think just I'm proud of myself for obviously becoming or getting listed on an AFL list for one, but even getting my VFL contract at the end of last year was just a really big thing for me, considering never made any under 18s competitions as a younger footy player. Yeah, just I think it's just unreal. Yeah, the progression over the past year, I couldn't picture it any better, honestly.
And how's the group been? Like, you've come in halfway through the season, it's hard, everyone's already in their routines. Normally when draftees come in, they come in as a group. How's it been coming in by yourself and getting embraced by this team?
Yeah, like that was a big task for me because I can be a bit of a shy person coming into a group, but as I've been saying to the boys over the past couple of weeks, it doesn't even feel like I'm new anymore, just because they treat me like a bloke and that just came in, and they showed me around and got me experienced, and I know everyone's names, and yeah, just I can walk around the club without feeling like everything is brand new, and I've adapted really quick. And the boys, credit to the boys, they allowed me to adapt quick, and every single one of them came up to me and had a chat with me when I got here, so that was sweet.
And how much work have you had to put in to learn the game plan and to get adapted to our system?
Yeah, it's taken a bit just because obviously every team has a different game plan. I've played on about 3 different teams this year, over the past year. Had a bit of like people yelling me on the footy field to be in the right spots here and there, but I think it's pretty down pat now just because of all the vision and reviews that we've gone over, and I've really focused on that wing role here at Freo because that's obviously my position and where I want to be forever. So yeah.
And finally, you're going to call your parents after this. Hopefully they pick up. How are they going to take the news?
Yeah, well, I feel like both of them will be obviously very, very excited. I think me and Dad have a very strong footy connection. We've always, after games, chat about footy for hours. So I think he's going to be very, very surprised, but we'll see if they pick up because they're both at work at the moment. But I'm pretty hopeful that they pick up.